These Shivs are gonna hit so hard. Champ has no idea what's coming. What
Oh, yeah.
a wild run this has been.
What a
5
wild
infinite
ride.
blades, actually putting in really good work against the corrupt part of the Spire. GG. So the mystery seed that I've got to work with today is found by Zizavivification, who's hanging out here in chat. Dedicated community member to a few streams, and all around pretty cool individual. So they've been toying around with the seed search tool created by none other than Forgotten Arbiter, who did a all achievement speedrun yesterday. I managed to catch their stream.
Nice.
I think they managed to beat my time by just a couple of minutes on a 10-hour run, basically.
Oh, wow.
So, like, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But, so what I have
that's been a nice
here-
tool, because that was the predicate to getting started with some of your funkier ladder starts, right?
That's right, that's right. Well, we're supposed to start a silent run and boss swap, and that's all I know about this. I expect it's some kind of Pandora's box start. It might be an unwinnable seed, it might be something fun, I don't know what we're going to get. But I'm sure it'll be weird. And that's going to create some pretty interesting gameplay. I've got a couple similar seeds, not found by Ziz, but I've got a couple other weird start seeds for the other characters that could result in some pretty interesting circumstances for us.
I'm ready, and I can't see, as usual, Discord plus OBS plus Slay the Spire not always so friendly, but I can watch it via your stream.
Yeah. Yep. So you're able to see at least enough of the gameplay to follow along and participate. Good stuff. Any other adjustments or thoughts before we jump into something here?
I'm flattered that you think that there may be anything resembling a thought in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm sure that I will come up with thoughts as the game provides them to me.
Okay, Failey's going to be updating commands as we go. I only have 2 seeds prepared at the moment. But I've got a couple others that I can dig through on Discord, but we usually take our time with these going cooperatively.
Yeah. I'm expecting like a 6-hour run. I'm ready.
Let's switch on over to the non-ladder account for this, and then we're gonna go for Silent Ascension 20, and the seed we're gonna set is this one, KIY 2S4. We're supposed to swap for a boss relic, and well, something weird is gonna happen.
Okay.
Let's see what it is. Let's embark.
Do I get like 6 grand finales on floor 1? Is this my seed?
Let's see what it is. It is a Pandora's box, and oh, I like that.
You know, I actually don't think that this will be bad.
It looks like it's pretty functional. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It does look relatively functional.
Yeah.
But
It's got the front load and the Shiv load.
That is a beauty. 4 infinite blades and 2 accuracies, and some pretty good damage cards besides. The backstab, the masterful stab, and the glass knife give this the front-loaded damage that it would otherwise really lack. So I think it's gonna be a challenge to get all these cards in play. But note that once we have them all in play, we literally just draw the same 3 cards over and over again, because there's only 3 non-exhausting cards. Actually 4. Or 5? We have Survivor Neutralize, I guess, technically.
And we're well on our way to playing larger hand 1 games here. We've already got 5 potential innate cards.
Yeah, we have 5 potential innate cards. Oh no, we need a boat thingy stat.
Yeah,
Boat thingy stat. Okay, so first thoughts. Okay, we're not fighting Slime Boss. I was really hoping with 4 infinite blades we would be.
Although I think we'll be okay for Hexa because of all this linear scaling.
Oh,
damage.
this is so much scaling. Yeah, we have all the time in the world to put damage cards in play against Hexaghost, right? If we upgrade these accuracies, this is what? The Shivs will be 16 damage each.
Oh no, it's double. There's 2 of them. Oh wait, is accuracy plus
6.
plus 6?
So each Shiv will do 16 plus 12 damage.
Yeah.
And we'll get 4 of them per turn. That's 64 damage per turn from these powers going off. That's a lot.
I love
of
the
damage.
numeric buffs that Mega Crit has thrown on Shiv and Shiv-related things lately. Like
it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah. So your inclination is almost always that you want to see a shop after a Pandora start, right? just to give you a chance to kind of like dramatically fix the deck.
Right. We need to like block.
We
Question mark?
we need a bit of block. We could potion. I feel is the kind of
Potion
thing
would
that
also
make a
be
huge
like a
difference.
block potion would be really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
We do have a couple ways to get there. We can go right away here, and then we've got this nice double upgrade route. And potentially go for the Burning Elite, and I do think we are well poised to handle the elites of Act 1.
I agree.
We have 2 skills in the deck, so we are way better at Gremlin Knob than a Silent normally is. We have setup time against Lagavulin, and I think the Infinite Blades will work fine against Sentries too.
Gremlin Knob's all confident. He's like, "Oh, Silent, I've seen this one." No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
No, you haven't.
Any other pathings we might want to consider? How much do we value upgrades right now? I think quite a bit. I really do want to get these accuracies upgraded.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling this path up the right side then.
What a weird thing to say on floor 0. Yeah. No, I like that right path. That's my inclination too. Right path is, and we want to take elites. We're going to take elites, so we don't need great optionality to avoid them. We just want some fires and some shops.
That's right. 12 curl up block, dang dude. Cannot punch through. We can just
strong.
play everything in our hand, so whatever. Take a little bit of damage.
Close enough.
Close enough indeed. I roll on the money, $20 reuse, and some cards that I'm kind of inclined to skip here. These aren't quite what we're looking for.
You don't want to add more attacks to hit the enemy deck? All-out attack has to at least be like vaguely tempting.
It is vaguely tempting. I will give this one a vague out of 10.
But I think it's too vague. If that were upgraded, which it can't be,
It can't be.
I think I would put it right in the deck because of how good it is for some Act 1 fights, and then we just take only fights in Act 1, right? Yeah.
And if we had Molten Egg, that would be like the thing.
Yeah.
We're not going to take too many Act 1 fights, though. Guaranteed R3, and then our first hard pull fight won't be until after the Burning Elite.
And we don't have Slime Boss. I feel Skippy, too.
Let's go Skippy. I'm totally cool just making some money, trying to get potions into our deck here.
Let's get a panic button.
Yes, let us get a panic button or a dark shackles. Either would be totally fine. Piercing Well would be good. This deck, though. Oh, man. Yeah.
Good turn.
Solid turn. That really.
How can we add a relic to the game that gives us block when we play powers? That's what we need.
What about block when we play Leg Sweep?
Yeah, that says block on it.
That does say block on it. That says a
And
big
did you know
block.
that Shivs are free?
Shivs are free. And so is this run with a Lacapia Leg Sweep. Pick it up. And let's hit that shop, as aforementioned. Can't buy the waffle, but we could buy a third accuracy.
Wait.
Oh, hey, wait. Here's the Dark Shackles we wanted, though.
There's Dark Shackles, and there's also another backstab.
There is another backstab.
That gets us to 6 innate cards.
If we start upgrading. Yes.
Our hand is growing larger.
It will grow. Grow, my child.
I've got to think we have to buy this Dark Shackles, right?
I think so. That's where I'm leading, especially with Hexagos as the Act Boss. I think it'll pay off big time. It's just really efficient, free
Another
block.
accuracy.
There will be more. I'm sure we'll find another one.
Oh, no.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Take that. Take the shackles. Call it a time. Was there a potion we maybe wanted to consider? Attack potion, strength potion. Those are pretty solid.
Maybe.
Had we the money, I would have been all over the bag of prep. But
I can't
Too poor.
bend my one brain cell that far. You know, fold it 7 times and reach the moon or whatever. It's too much.
I like vaguely know what you're talking about with the.
It sounds like gibberish, right?
Something about folding paper a certain number of times.
Yes, because every time you fold the paper, you write like
Oh,
every
yeah, you double
every
it.
fold is right. You're growing exponentially, so paper starts small, but after 7 folds, it's big.
Big.
What is it? It's really it's like a small. It's a countable number of folds before it would hypothetically reach the moon, but you can never do it because you just can't fold paper that much.
You can't. The paper will become very upset with you.
Yeah, it's not real, but it's fun to
real.
think about.
It's totally real.
Speaking of totally real, do you think that Piercing Whale is a totally real card?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so
so.
too. especially because we skipped all-out attack. I'm kind of thinking about, you know, the gauntlet throughout the game of 2 and 3 enemy fights. Just even single attackers, I think we'll be happy to have it.
And just for Squeak, what do you call an orca with a septum ring? A piercing whale. A fitting reaction from the Teakster.
Is this really why you do collabs, so you can get the live reacts footage?
Right. Oh, absolutely.
Of your dad jokes?
Absolutely, yes.
That's good.
100%.
That goes in the montage. You're doing YouTube things now. You can do a dad joke montage. That's true YouTube.
Peak YouTube, really.
No. You want to start upgrading things?
I think so. Yeah. We really don't have a whole lot we'd like to remove here. Although I think in the later game we're probably going to get rid of this Masterful Stab or something. But right now we have some important upgrades in the Glass Knife and probably the accuracies. We're going to absolutely destroy everything if we upgrade this Glass Knife, though, right? Like, the number gets so big.
That's an 8-point damage upgrade.
We could start upgrading infinite blades if we want to work towards the distant goal of +1 draw on turn 1 for the short term of really getting no upgrade value at all.
I think that there's a real future too where we upgrade this blur and then like dupe it.
Oh, I love getting blur upgraded. It is a real, like, of the block cards that upgrade for 3 block, I think blur is one of the best ones to give an upgrade to.
Yeah, I like that. But right now we want to do more damage.
We want to do more damage, or like if we wanted to upgrade a block card, I think it would be Dark Shackles. For that +6 strength reduction, which is absolutely ridiculous.
I saw that in your uncommon colorless card review.
Oh, I'm so glad you watched that.
Yeah, it's good. And that was a totally solid review. Is like Dark Shackles is incredible because it's the best multi-hit block in the game, and it also is a 15-point single hit block. That's ridiculous. That's a huge card.
Dark Shackles Plus is insanely efficient block in so many situations.
Yeah.
It's just crazy good. Oh, hey, Gremlin Knob. So nice to see you. Although this is not a great turn 1 because none of our shivs are happening. If only we'd upgraded 1 or more of these infinite blades.
Well, we got an upgraded Glass Knife, and turn 3 will be a bad day for Gremlin.
Turn 3 will be a bad day. We hope. Hopefully we'll draw 4 copies of infinite blades on this turn. Okay, not bad. 2. So we can do a little bit of math. These shivs are going to be 14 damage. This is 24 plus 14 plus 14. We don't kill next turn no matter what, right?
Yeah, you're right. But we can, like, potentially leg sweep next turn.
Yeah, we can. I'm wondering if we Dark Shackles here.
Dark Shackles here.
It's going to be really efficient. It'll bring Knob up to 11 damage. We'll take 2. So it saves 6 life. And the additional damage next turn is a maximum of 5.
Yeah,
it'll be less if we draw the leg sweep, so this will be worth it.
That's good math. It's quick math.
The blur I don't think is going to be worth it. It only saves us 2 this turn. Yeah, we don't play that. Blur with the speed potion, maybe, but I think so. Did draw the leg sweep. We did draw the Glass Knife. Good. Play the cards.
So my PlayStation is upstairs, and I downloaded a theme that makes it constantly play Tifa's theme from Final Fantasy VII, and it's very jarring because I can hear it distantly in the background while we're playing this weird-ass Shiv run.
Why? Oh, that's funny.
It's really throwing me off.
Do you need to, like, go get that?
We'll get to it later. This is very appropriate to my mood and mode.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Do we want an unupgraded Cloak and Dagger? Kind of. Really, we want an upgraded one later, it feels like.
That says it makes shivs.
It does says shivs on it, but it only says 1 shivs on it.
For now, yeah. That's the kind of thing that gets us excited about upgrade all down the line.
It is. And
is Cloak and Dagger better than a Piercing Whale is really the question, right?
It's not, though.
Yeah.
I don't think
will it be? No. Not the Baylor book
do we need a 3rd piercing? Actually, the other question is, do we take this over skipping? And because I think I'm leaning mostly towards skipping here. With the shackles and the whale, we have the block covered enough for the short term. I want to say? Question mark?
You don't want to dilute your 4 infinite blades. That would be tragic.
Right, that would be tragic. It's going to take longer to get them in play. That's going to be horrible.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's
we can
plus
skip
on it, though.
It did. Yeah. All the Baylor rules are coming out. I think I would be hard pressed not to take one of those cards there, but I also recognize that that's my incremental brain kicking in. You know, and we don't.
It's something that's easy to convince yourself to do with a Pandora's start in a situation where you really don't need to or don't want to.
Yeah, the Gremlin Knob fight actually is a good indication as to why we don't really want to take here, which is that as awkward as our draws are, we really do need to get some Infinite Blades in play for the deck to do anything.
We do.
Yeah, no, I agree with the skip. Because we want to go kill this Empowered Elite.
Yeah, I was going to say, are we still feeling good about Upgrade and then into Empowered Elite?
The only concern is like, hemorrhaging is a thing that we like to do as we get into the fights after the Empowered Elite.
Yes, afterwards indeed. And that
Let's
could lead
just
us
high roll Lagavulin.
That can lead us to upgrading a different card than Accuracy here. Like we can upgrade Leg Sweeper, Piercing Whale, or even Neutralize or something. If we want to improve those fights for ourselves.
Let's Skippy. Let's high roll on a Lagavulin and let's slaughter the Spire. Let's Shiv the Spire.
Shiv the Spire. Yes, Lace Design, this is a seeded run, and this is a wild one so far. Strike Dummy. How can I interest you in a blue key, sir?
You can. You've done it.
I've done it. Done deal. Relic that does literally nothing. It is a pretty easy pass.
We have no strikes, and we're not taking too many things that say strikes.
You get the high roll here.
Oh, hell yeah. I think we play Infinite Blades, and then we still don't open next turn.
Yeah.
And we just Shiv stack the deck.
Continue to play Shivs.
Because they're going to do, what was it? Infinite damage, I think?
Quadrillion, I believe, was the number.
That seems correct.
Okay, and we're waking now no matter what. Do I want to play this Shiv? It's only going to do...
Right? I don't think
5 damage? I don't think so.
Yeah. I think we literally want to draw hands of 5 Shivs.
Oh yeah, look at that. Boom. Hit points disappear.
For my next magic trick.
Call it the Shivening.
Well, we won.
We found more Shivs. The game. It's a really powerful potion.
Maybe the thought that it mattered that we would redraw those Shivs was foolish, considering our damage output every turn.
Considering our damage output.
Yeah.
This potion does like 60 damage. Pretty Oh my god, a terror! Hell yeah! Give me that terror.
Click it.
Clicky. And the thread needle is going to help us with that whole hemorrhaging thing that we like to do.
That's a huge find. I remember when I used to think that was like... There was the period where I was like, oh, it's a small number. And then quickly the period of thinking that it was the possibly best relic to get in Act 1, you know? But now there's so many more.
There's so many more
numbers. It's still great.
There's so many more relics with bigger numbers on them. But this is still a pretty nice relic.
Yeah.
This turn, though...
Do we ever pop a potion?
About that hemorrhaging. Yeah, I think we do pop this potion. Each Shiv is going to be 12. Okay, well, we can definitely kill the Louse, at least. Wait, can we kill the Jawworm? Hold on.
We can kill the Jawworm, I think.
It'll be 36, 45 damage exactly. Yes, we got it.
Those Shiv pluses.
That's beautiful. Wait, 45? I can do math. 45-ish.
Looks exact-ish.
Exact-ish, yeah. Exact lethal plus 2. It's even better than exact lethal.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna get a terror potion. Sweet.
Terror potion? You're gonna kill me today. Hey, do you want to start putting acrobatics into this deck?
I was just gonna ask you that the same. Do we want some cards draws?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. As we get lots of zero-cost cards.
I'm for glue. Yeah.
I'd like one that says plus on it, but I'm okay taking this one and making it say plus.
Yeah. You're at peace with that?
I'm at peace with that.
You're better than I at turning the nose up at the cards when they aren't green yet.
They don't always get to be green, but...
It's true.
Sometimes they're good anyway. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward fight with our damage output, I think. Dead moments before taking 1,000,000 damage. No. Good here.
Don't wish that evil upon us. Meow.
Terror nerd. Oh my. More glass knives? Finisher could be pretty spicy too. Although we're not actually playing that many attacks per turn that consistently.
Well, once we've played all of our infinite blades, it's a lot of attacks. Finisher is scaling damage. Like Finisher is in this deck, hilariously, Finisher is a boss card.
Yes, yeah, and then that's the key though. Like once we've played all the infinite blades, we've already won the fight.
Yeah, right. So then this is just kind of awkwardly in the way.
Right, yeah, it's another card in between us and getting the Shiv powers down.
But a second Glass Knife Plus is all the front load that we need to be allowed to play our 4 infinite blades. And we have a Terror in this deck.
Can we afford to upgrade the second Glass Knife? That's my wondering here. Things that I'd like to upgrade at the moment include the Terror and the Acro.
Yeah.
And maybe work on like the Blur or the Leg Sweep. We could take this Glass Knife, and I think we could get it upgraded. We could even upgrade it right before Hexaghost here.
I kind of like it, and the reason I kind of like it is because I intuit that it makes us like fairly substantially better at Act 2 elites.
Yes,
and we really want to take Act 2 elites.
We want to get lots of relics, because there's a lot of relics that are going to go crazy good with this, right? Like Kunai, Shuriken, Ornamental Fan, Mummified Hand, Ink Bottle, Dead Branch, you name it. There's a lot of really good hits on the relic pool.
Oh, speak the blessed name of Branch on this run. Yes. No, we should snipe. I like it.
Scoured by Flames. We have 29 health left. Would we like to fight another elite here?
Try Sentry's Dough.
Yo.
We have some glass knives.
We have some glass knives. I think we've
got a Hexaghost too. Yeah.
I think we're gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
Free money and free sentries. Okay, let's fight it up. We do take a bit of a walloping on turn 1, as you'd expect. I could use the Fear Potion here to significantly accelerate our murderification of one of them. Let's see. We've got 16, this would be 24 plus 16. I can actually kill the front one right now if I use the Fear Potion.
Can you kill the middle one?
Yes, actually. Yes, I can.
Maybe that's a thing. Especially with Piercing Whales and Dark Shackles coming. Like, we're going to first cycle these enemies.
Yes,
almost.
We might even be able to kill another one next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting thought. So we do... Let's double check the math. 3 plus 24 plus 16. Yes, that'll kill.
Nice.
Cool.
While you're resolving this fight, Stravelier asked earlier, what are you drawing towards? And the answer is sometimes just we don't know. And that can be an okay answer, right? You just want glue. But with all of these zero-cost situational blocks in the deck already, we know that we have some things that we want to find on key turns, right? Like find Dark Shackles on the right turn. So we've already got things to draw towards.
That's right. You know, I think I get to get away with full blocking here. Go Leg Sweep Survivor, and then we have another turn to deploy our damage and maybe hold some Blur block or something.
Okay.
Right.
I like it. Yeah, the Infinite Blades are slow to arrive, huh?
If only there was a way to make them show up earlier. Oh well. So that's a bit awkward. But that's where the acrobatics come in. If we want to get 2 in play, we can. Or I can go like Blur, Infinite Blades, 16. I'm gonna kill one of these next turn. Blur, Infinite Blades, Terror. Next turn we have Masterful Stab for 18, Shiv for 15. That's almost enough. This one has no artifact. We can just apply the Terror without using the whale. Let's do this. Okay.
Yeah.
Not too much damage, even in the worst case scenario here.
The Thread and Needle really is putting in the work.
It is putting in the work. Oh yeah. Actually, we full block this.
Stay focused.
Even without getting a kill.
Focused on the work.
Yeah, it's a good turn.
You did it, Goku.
Excellent.
Well, we'll see if Goku did it.
Goku
3 more turns left.
Certainly did it.
Yeah, Goku did it.
Goku certainly did it. We get ourselves a bag of marbles. Does that make us think
about taking even more backstabs?
Even more backstabs. I'm not sure that it does, but I think it just makes us really happy about our glass knives.
Yeah, I agree. We don't no more.
No need.
We took no damage in that fight, Baylor.
We sure
nice
didn't.
line.
And here it is, the boat thingy, to give us Blanc on turn 1. Our turn
No
1 is looking
way.
amazing now. Maybe we
We
do
have
want to upgrade all of
14
these
block
infinite
on turn
blades.
1?
We have so much block.
Bro, we have to do 10 and 8 card. I need it. I'm sorry. We have to start thinking about this retirement plan. 10 and 8 cards.
10.
I've seen it. It can be done.
We gotta make
It's
it happen.
exciting. We're gonna need a mummy hand or an endowment of energy of some
An
kind.
endowment, indeed. There's like eerie silence here on the Hexaghost. I'm actually gonna.
No, there's still Tifa's theme. I don't know what you're talking about. Eerie silence. Do we do infinite blades over the glass knife?
I think we do. Yeah, I think we forego because of how strong we are once we're set up. I think we just forego the front load in a boss fight where the front load is irrelevant, right? Like Hexaghost doesn't care next turn if we did 30 damage on turn 1.
Plus, we have a terror, so we'll get this back before we see glass knife again.
Get it back. Again, I'm going to forego the glass knife. I'm going to keep the dark shackles. And we're just going to set up here.
If we keep dark shackles, we blow our thread and needle. I guess that's okay. Oh no,
nope,
we didn't blow our thread and needle because we still blocked anyway.
We're very good at flunking. Now Shivs are doing 24 damage, so that'll be a quick fight. Holy moly. The damages.
To put that into perspective, Twitch chat, 2 Shivs is almost a grand finale right now.
Wow.
And that is incredible. You just don't get to say that every day.
G-Nerd.
Bye.
Utterly destroyed.
Turn 4 Hexa, turn 5.
There's the actual finale.
I don't want it. And I feel...
Who are you and what did you do with Sneakyteak?
I feel blasphemous even saying it. We could take it and like try to make it work, but that is so much shenanigans for what this deck is right now.
That is really tangential to what we're trying to achieve here, yeah.
And well, no, it's not so much that it's tangential. Actually, what my one brain cell bent 7 times is trying to say is that because this deck already is very awkward in terms of its energy and draw curve, we can't afford to spend much energy and space fixing draws for grand finale. We're already like kind of stumbling around a hallway full of infinites.
Play 3 powers per turn.
Yeah, exactly. Block. But then also be playing some acros and well aids and stuff. Like I don't think that ain't it. Does it ever alchemize?
I think it could be alchemized sometimes. I think it could also be skip. And I am admittedly a little torn between the 2 options.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Skip has been and continues to be with the Pandora's box, a good thing to do because every unupgraded card you add to the deck is decreasing your upgrade density. That kind of buzzword that I've been feeling a lot more importance towards is how many of your cards are upgraded and how do you increase that proportion? How do you draw your upgraded cards more frequently and get more value out of them?
Upgrade density.
Upgrade density.
Okay. And we do already also have 2 potions.
We do already have 2 potions. They're potions we're willing to use pretty quickly. And I think this Alchemize could definitely improve our matchup against elites in particular.
TK's grand finale. Ban this man.
Ban this man.
That's like libel. And part of what I think another knock against Alchemize is that in my brain we just have like infinite upgrades that we can dole out to our deck, but since we already started with a deck full of cards that we want to upgrade, we really don't. And another 0 cost doesn't bother me. Like if all of our cards cost 0 or 1 and we have some draw, then the deck actually works pretty well. But we should skip. I like skip.
Okay, I'm with you on the skip here. I do like the idea from here of man.
No. Wait. Stop. Wait, no.
So there's no energy relics here.
Yeah. And Runic Pyramid may genuinely be awkward for us.
It's kind of bizarre when you have 4 infinite blades, right? Like, we draw 5 and we create 4 cards. There's not a whole lot of room to retain things. Although I generally speaking think with a Piercing Wail and a Dark Shackles that Pyramid is
Blur
hella good.
We've got all the things that make Pyramid hella good. Can we?
Is it ever removed 2 infinite blades?
Baylor, no.
Baylor, no.
We have to do 100 damage a turn in Shivs. What would we remove 2 of, actually? I mean...
Unironically, probably would take out the Masterful Stab.
Yeah.
And...
I think this removal is better than the half accuracy.
You think so? You like Empty Cage over the Wrist Blade?
Okay, wait, no. There's one thing, though. There's one thing, which changes my opinion. Which is 10 innate cards planned.
Yeah, I was going to say, what if we upgrade all of the infinite blades? Is Wrist Blade good then?
Yep, and it also includes more backstabs, maybe a dramatic entrance.
Ooh.
Those are 0 cost attacks.
Okay.
Do you want to go? Which Disney are you?
I like that Disney.
Economic Disney.
Economic Disney.
Economic Disney doesn't sell, Baylor. We're going to real Disney. We got to take this Wrist Blade.
Real Disney's draw every card on turn 1. Let's do it. These shivs are gonna hit so hard. Champ has no idea what's coming. Champ has not a clue. Okay, pathing-wise. If we want 10 and 8 cards, we might want to consider easing off the gas elite-wise and just hitting campfire, campfire. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4 Infinite Blade upgrades this act, and have them all on turn 1 against Champ, if we want to.
Hell yes.
Other option. Bite 3 elites? Bite 3 elites. And only get 2 upgrades.
And we did take a glass knife to get better at elites.
We did. We did. One shop either way. I'm actually liking the upgrade route a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we'll find many hallway combats to chunk our way through. Although we can also go to quite a few events. Oh, also, bonus value. If we take these 3 events, the chance that we run into Colosseum is not insignificant. The thwack.
Love thwack.
Guaranteed chance at
I like right. I like right side too because it strikes me that the deck already has all of the components of an in-game damage profile. And one of the big reasons to take things like elites is to try to figure out what your in-game plan is, right? But like, I think we actually are already there in terms of how we can do in-game damage. We just have to sort out a bit of our awkwardness. 100
damage per turn, easy peasy.
Yeah.
More than that, actually. Let's see, they're going to be 8, 20, 30 damage Shiv, so it's 120 per turn. Dang. That is heart-killing speed. That's fast enough. Let's go right. Get those upgrades. Birds? Not a problem. I love the blur with the boat thingy. It's some serious value.
No lie. Boat thingy and thread and needle.
Oh. Neutralize to block 6, because we get to carry it over, and we'll put all the damage into the one that's buffing. That's the one that becomes the most prominent threat on future turns. Always wise, I think, to prioritize the buffing enemies.
We could even smack him with this fire pod if we needed to, but...
If we needed to. What Piercing Whale says hello.
Wow. Just full friggin' block on this turn.
Game. Don't even have to use the Dark Shackles. Oh, that's right. Chat is, or Teak is, blocking the block.
Yes, it's true. You can make me smaller,
yeah,
dog.
I will shrinkify you.
Since I do tend to have a pretty tight camera angle.
There you go.
I mean, like, I'm offended, to be clear.
Oh, as you
that
should
you
be.
don't want me to take up the whole screen, and that your viewers care about silly UI instead of seeing my shiny and chrome microphone, but I'm at peace with it.
Oh, birds. Came to the wrong neighborhood, my friend.
By interacting with my camera, by the way, we've immediately opened the Pandora's box of 6,000 comments about what to do with the camera. Prepare yourself for that.
Well,
do you want another acrobatics?
This is the one we're supposed to take. We're supposed to skip the earlier one and take this one. I think it's still better to take this one than it is to not take it.
I think so too.
Yoink.
Looks like glue.
Yeah, glue. Great description. A card that pulls the deck together by virtue of being multifunctional, by virtue of being flexible, which is what card draw always is. It allows you to find the cards in the deck that are answers for any given situation.
The flex tape.
Flex tape, that's right, man. Turn 2, Shiv's doing 21 is crazy.
We did it.
He's crazy. None of these cards say an 8 on them.
I don't like any of that. They're not 0 cost. They're not an 8.
Dagger Throw does say plus, but I don't think it's got enough going on here.
But it's next to Glass Knife pluses. It's small.
Small. Comparatively small.
Are we gonna take literally only events, fires, and elites in this act?
I was thinking we would deliberately take at least this combat. Put the events back towards the later half. But yeah, we certainly have the capacity to just take a ton of events here. So, mutagenic strength with Bag of Marbles is normally something I would advocate for. Not so much here.
It's still not bad, man. I mean, if we're going to upgrade some backstabs, and that dramatic entrance is in our future, I see it.
That's true. We do have a backstab, so we're always at least benefiting there.
I'm thinking about this Jax, and in a weird surprise swing of fate, it's really not that efficient compared to the other ways that we're gaining strength right now.
It's really not. It adds a little bit to the Shiv damage, but it's really not going to be worth it compared to every other card we have for scaling them.
Yeah, and what are we going to transform to of? We would have to break up this masterpiece.
Masterful Stab and maybe the unupgraded Acro? Or perhaps we could even stand to lose Survivor at this point, as it is our weakest block card, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I could get behind Survivor, Masterful Stab.
That's actually kind of fun. That's kind of a fun transform.
Yeah. Like it?
I like that. Let's do that.
Let's do that. You get Phantasmal Killer and Bullet Time. And I'm super happy to see a PK here. Now the Shivs will do 400 damage.
Come with me into the woods so you can see my dragon armor.
Gonna be good stuff. So much damage scaling.
Wow.
That's good stuff. I don't know that we'll get use out of the bullet time, though, unless we can
If we were to upgrade it,
we need to bottle this bullet time so that we can play all of our Infinite Blades on turn 1.
10 cards, including 1 bottled bullet time. That's the answer. That does it.
That's the perfect silent deck.
We found it. Oh, man.
So I'm thinking we go 1 combat on purpose here, and then take event, fire, elite, fire, chest, event, fire, shop, fire.
Yes.
1 more chance at cards, 1 more chance at a backstab or a...
Well, the question marks will give us cards too, right? There's the library in this act. There's fights in question marks. I think I might just take all question marks there, but I respect the 1 fight too. And we're good at fights, so it feels silly to not...
showing up on turn 1, it's so good.
Yeah.
What, 36 times 2...
These enemies are pretty deaded.
That's a really big number.
We don't have to kill one on turn 1 because we're full block turn 2.
Trying to figure out the way to allocate damage most efficiently, mainly. 22 plus 36 is 48. Not quite a kill. Like...
Is 58.
58. Oh, so we do this. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, we can kill the backliner. Almost exactly. Stronk.
Stronge. The bullet time is here to allow me to play Phantasmal Killer with no attacks in the draw pile. Except for Neutralize, which is actually going to hit really hard. Because Neutralize does 14 damage. Got him. Shiv does 21. We drew all the Infinite Blades on the final turn. We really got to upgrade these, apparently. Seems to be incredibly important. Damage. Get him, Neutralize.
This is just ridiculous.
So dumb. Yet another Acro. Another Cloak and Dagger.
I wish they were upgraded.
I wish they were upgraded.
Upgraded C&D just goes straight into the deck, right?
Yes, yes. But unupgraded is like, it's okay. It's okay. But it's not premium, you know?
I feel good about our draw right now. It's only a 20-card deck. I don't even know how to think about a deck that is this small. Well, would you like to upgrade your strikes and defends, Baylor? You about to remove this bullet time?
I'm thinking about the bullet time, genuinely. As cute as it is.
It is cute. And you know where it will be really cute is if we do get Dead Branch, it becomes incredible.
It becomes incredible. If we upgrade it, it gets a lot better with these 2 acrobatics.
But like right
so
now,
many things we gotta upgrade. Including all of the Infinite Blades, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is... Removing bullet time is acknowledging that we're gonna upgrade all the Infinite Blades instead.
I don't know what else we remove here. Yeah.
Like... We kind of need everything else. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else to remove. We could also opt to not remove and simply upgrade all.
And you know, it might not be a bad idea. Like, even if it's a curse for a while, it is a real in-game option for fixing the energy problem that we have for playing all this stuff out, right?
That's true. Okay, I could see keeping it. Totally. The truth is always simple, as they say.
You should. I love clicking simplicity and getting no effect out of it too. It's really beautiful.
Soul. Bullet time gets to stay. Infinite Blades. Welcome to Plus Town.
The beginning.
Doesn't really change a whole lot to start, but it'll eventually do something, I promise? Let's see. Can't kill them both even with the potion, so we'll just dunk the fat guy. No offense. Him. Or gremlin kind.
Or gremlin kind. Listen, it's not you. Hey, bullet time lets us play the cards in the hand that we could
isn't
play. Ooh.
Yeah, bullet time. Let's see, this
You
is
gotta,
25.
you gotta play
Can't
it
even,
just to
can't even
make
kill
sure
this
it
guy.
knows you care. Yeah.
Yeah. But with all 4 infant blades are deployed now, so it is the spicy times. And by the spicy times, I mean yikes for us. Unless this is lethal, which it might be. Let me check.
It's close. We have a fire pot too.
We do have a fire pot, so these are 21 damage each.
Mm.
We can play Terror and Glass Knife, so that's 82. Sorry, 84
We've got lethal.
plus 36. Yeah, that is lethal with a fire potion.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's the play, right?
It's gotta be. Surely it's gotta be.
We were so close to getting it without the fire potion. So close.
So close. Anything other than the Phantasmal would have done it, pretty much.
Masterful stab. You know, maybe the bullet. Oh,
Yo,
you can
dude, this makes another innate card.
bottle in accuracy.
Yeah, we
Oh
bottle
my
in
God.
accuracy, and then we're gonna get there. And a
Oh,
Ghost
it's
Jar
gonna
is hype,
happen.
too. And there's the Cloak and Dagger Plus. We'll take that.
Oh, it's happening.
It's happening.
It's all
happening. Right. Innate card number 3. We're almost to bonus draws. Molten Egg will upgrade any backstabs we might find. And it's a
Yes.
City from here on out.
And you did a good job forcing me to skip backstabs.
Additional
so that we can now
innate
take them.
cards with Blue Candle. This is a free
Ooh.
curse.
Cook it.
Give it to me.
Cook it.
Give
We're
it to
getting the
me.
10.
Yes,
We're-
we're going there. There's no downside. There's none.
I can't find any. I've been thinking.
Molten Egg Bites are an interesting option here. That would be adding 5 cards to the deck.
Yeah.
I think, had we some strikes, this would be really cool to take. Because
Yeah,
anytime
yeah.
you've got the Molten Egg, bites are going to be crazy good. But not today, Mr. Vampire.
But that doesn't say accuracy or
It does
infinite
not
blades,
say.
so.
Does not say. Does not say innate on it. All right, come on, Colosseum.
Black,
Ooh,
please.
This is not Colosseum, but this could be another turn 1 card.
You're right. Enchiridion giveth one more.
And
if it...
I mean, Necronomicon Blue Candle is also a fun thing sometimes.
Oh, an ironclad.
We don't actually have the pieces for that. Let's see what it is. We got plenty of life to spend, right? Yeah, we got tons.
What do we do if we do get a Necronomicon here?
Well, I guess we don't have to evaluate that, because we got a Nilrees. Gives us
Nilrees is strong.
Nilrees is strong. It's not the kind of fun we were hoping for, but it's pretty good.
I have posited previously that many people talk about Frozen Eye. The comment is always LOL run length plus or whatever. It's like run just got longer.
Run
I
just
actually
got
think
longer.
that the relic which most increases run length is that relic, Nilrees
Nilrees,
Codex.
oh yeah, I believe it. It's a challenge for speedrunning, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Frozen Eye, I don't care about this Frozen Eye. Do you like this panic button?
I do like this panic button. There's another Infinite Blades here too, if we want to upgrade it and get another innate card. So we're now actually running into the problem that we cannot play them all because we don't have the energy yet.
Yeah.
We really like a lantern or something?
Yeah. Maybe it's just panic button and leave.
Panic button and leave.
It's not Pocket Watch. This may be the magic runs where we just can pretty much never activate Pocket Watch,
Yeah, that's
which is rare.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I do like staying above the threshold for the mummified hand.
Yeah.
We're able to pick that up somehow. There is an on sale Blade Dance here for 3 more Shivs that we might want to
Sneakyteak
consider.
Plus now says 16 damage. Wow. So big.
16. Yeah, how much damage does Blade Dance Plus say, though? Or Blade Dance not Plus?
Right.
Like-
Right. A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
I don't like it for 3 Shivs. It's genuinely huge
Oh yeah,
damage.
it's 3 and 4 Shivs now.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, it's way better than it used to be.
So
I
much
forgot.
better.
Oh, we should take that. We should panic button Blade Dance. We're gonna get an ornamental fan.
Yeah,
Everything's PG.
Easily.
We're gold.
We're gonna
Wow, I
not
forgot
take
about
an
that
Infinite
buff.
Blades. Okay.
This buff shows the challenge of small numbers, which is that it can be hard to tune small numbers, right? Because
Yes.
the difference between 3 Shivs and 4 is it's a lot. It's a big difference.
It's-
like 2 and 3.
Blade Dance is so much more powerful, I think, because with increasing number of Shivs comes access to multiplicative scaling, essentially. You know, every flat bonus you add per Shiv is so much more impactful when you're getting more of them.
Yeah.
While also scaling the base damage of the card. It simultaneously makes it an easier entry point into the synergies of Shivs, as well as being a more powerful exploiter of them now. It's
And I think
really cool.
I think what is it, Ziz? Somebody pointed out that like unupgraded now it just says, you know, unupgraded Wild Strike.
Yeah.
Except that it doesn't put a curse in your draw.
It's a lot better than a Wild Strike.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Although it's got its own downsides. You know, against Gremlin, against Lagavulin, it's got some serious penalties, especially right at the start of the game as you're looking to potentially take it. But
yeah. It's not perfect, but it sure is good now. I think we win this fight. Do we need to upgrade Terror or something, or can we keep?
We could upgrade an Infinite Blades, but we are not going to be able to play it.
Yeah. Right.
We already draw 3 powers we're going to play on turn 1. Actually,
so
we
maybe
draw
it's
4.
time to upgrade something else.
If we can upgrade any one card, my vote is going to be the Phantasmal Killer to make it 0 cost.
Okay, let's do that. I feel pretty confident that
the
we
Bullet
win.
Time might even be better.
Well, we have 2 Acro in the deck, so certainly the Bullet Time upgrade is relevant immediately.
Super relevant.
Let's do that, and we're still gonna. You said we're getting a Bottled Lightning.
Potentially.
We're getting a Bottled
If
Lightning.
we can bottle either Bullet Time or Phantasmal Killer, I'd be really happy. So check this out. We are now drawing 6 cards on turn 1, because we have 6 cards that say an 8 on them.
It has begun.
So this Writhe is currently 3-ish. I'm going to play Accuracy Double Blades. And Champ is going to have the Bad Times. Let's take a Lance, dude. That sounds fun.
Nice. Was it ever triple blades to get blade? No, I like accuracy double blades. I was trying to think if like the champ setup if we wanted to get all the blades out first, but
oh, good question. Yeah. Ultimately, we have to get all the powers down one way or the other.
Yeah. I suspect that it will be fine either way.
I suspect we're gonna just yeah, we're doing 120 damage this turn.
Yeah.
I think
Full
Champ
block
is gonna
in.
have a bad time.
Champ seems to be in trouble.
I haven't even drawn the
Blade Dance.
Phantasmal Killer yet.
Oh, true.
And then we draw the Blade Dance next turn. I think Champ is dead next turn.
Champ is literally dead. Sorry, Champ.
See you later, nerd.
You sure did your best.
He did weaken us, for what it's worth. The Shivs this turn are only doing 45 instead of the 60 they would do normally. See you later.
Bye.
Alright, so it seems we've got the damage scaling, like, covered.
Yeah.
It is happening.
We've blocked
It
one
is
turn of a key
sure
fight with our
happening.
potion belt.
A chance at Alchemize. I like it even less than the last one, given that we have a potion we're trying to hold on to.
Do you ever take this die? Can you convince yourself ever that we need this die?
That we'll never draw on turn 1? I don't think so. You know, normally with Bag of Marbles, I'm like, yeah, give me that card, but we are 2 and 8 for that. Or what have you.
And if we get a bottled flame, we're probably like bottling a neutral. Ooh.
Interesting choices. So we lose turn 1 draw by taking the Snecko-Eye, kind of? How funny that is. That said, Snecko-Eye with a bullet time is always a good time.
It's true.
So I could see the Snecko-Eye being quite fine. I do like additional energy quite a bit as well. I mean, we guaranteed have a use for that on turn 1 of every single combat.
Yeah.
And if we're taking energy, I think in this case I would prefer the Sozu over the Philo Stone.
Because we've already got good
This Ghost in a
potions.
Jar. Yeah, we have two reasonably good potions. One really good and one okay.
I'm leaning Sozu here, and I love Snecko, and I have to acknowledge that part of it is that my brain keeps stumbling over the 0 costs, but I have to remind myself that, you know, 70% of them are Shivs, which are not drawn.
They're
generated.
They're not going to be generated indeed. It's not indeed a bad Snecko at all. We've got Neutralize, Backstab, Dark Shackles, I guess. And we'll even randomly benefit. Like, if these Glass Knives roll 0 cost from Snecko, the Wrist Blade will boost their damage by 4, and they're going to be hit super hard.
That's true.
So there is, I guess, that consideration.
I'm leaning Sozu. I don't know why.
I'm with you on
like
the
I
Sozu.
said, I'm working on that 8th fold on the brain cell, but
let's get it. Gotta squeeze that brain cell through a small water tube.
The deck is still quite small, and there's 2 acrobatics in this deck, and we're generating cards with Nilries too into the deck. So in a way, it feels like part of the reason that Snecko is usually so good is that when you don't have a run like this, there's a lot of garbage in your deck that you have to sift through all the way to the end, right?
Right.
But our deck there's not a single garbage card in that deck. It is 100% premium A tier gold all the way down to the Writhe.
Yeah, that's right. Even the Writhe has its purpose here.
Just to activate Centennial Puzzle.
We're gonna get it. I mean, there's so many relics we can find here that are gonna be crazy good.
Mm-hmm.
We can only fight 2 elites this act, I'm noticing, from our layout here. Trying to find a path that hits something reasonable. I think we should hit at least a store. Doesn't feel like removals are any good, but there's a lot of things we could find in a shop that would be appreciated.
We're just hunting for trinkets, you know?
Hunting for trinkets, indeed. Just finding those last little pieces we're going to need to pull ourselves together for heart.
Mm-hmm. Do you think relics are the new Mithril of the roguelite age? Like, every game has to rename relic? Across 3 games that I'm playing right now, there are relics, trinkets, and artifacts.
Oh, yeah.
And Risk of Rain 2 calls them items.
You gotta be a little bit unique. Alrighty, so I'm thinking we want to hit this shop, right? Right at the start. And then from there we have a wealth of Spire possibilities before us.
I feel like the money's right, you know? We want to have enough money to get in there and be able to buy that solid, uncommon, or rare tier relic, and we'll have it.
We buy the Mummy Hand.
So, I agree. Let's shop. Let's get some shoes.
We're gonna take a lot of damage on turn 1, aren't we? As a general rule.
Yeah, now that enemies actually do damage on turn 1, yeah, some fights are going to be super scary.
Turn 2 is going to be so good for us, though.
But this is not as bad as, I mean, it's 6.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think we play this Writhe. I strongly suspect we kill everything before we get back to it, right?
In hallway fights, I think we can save the 1 life. Almost always.
Yes. In hallway fights. Certainly not in boss fights, though.
Yeah.
Shiv's doing 14 each.
This Spiker is,
I'm
it's
not
the
gonna
real
play
trouble.
the last Infinite Blades. I have a sneaking suspicion I might regret it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Might already regret it. Let's see. Did 2 Shivs kill? No. Yeah, we've got Panic Button. That's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
9. You're dealing 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. I'll take 1. I'm okay taking 1.
Seems worth. You can play Phantasmal.
Oh, yeah, I should have done that. I don't know why my brain was like, you don't need to play that.
It's okay. I'm
important
delayed
at
on
all.
stream.
No.
Wouldn't have mattered anyway, since we didn't actually attack this turn.
Yeah.
Right. The Panic Button gets there.
It is time.
Fairy, no! Alright, see you later, Fairy. It already says
Take
plus.
it.
We
Click it.
We have to.
I'm sorry. There's rules. There's rules.
There's rules about this sort of thing, don't you know? Yo, the ornamental fan. I think that's
super
not
good.
The best thing we could have found, but it's definitely good enough.
It's pretty A tier.
Yoink.
Maybe not S tier.
Maybe not S tier, but 4 block for every 3rd attack is going to be a big deal. Who's our first boss, by the way? Time Eater? No problem. Honestly,
We do 120 damage
we
with
do
our
120 damage with 4 Shivs. It's going to be
Yeah.
just fine.
Yeah.
Just fine. We really need a lantern, though. We can't play all these Infinite Blades on turn 1.
We're gonna find the mummy. I'm
gonna
holding
happen.
out. I believe.
We're not removing a card or anything. We don't have that Masterful Stab anymore. We don't care about the Writhe. Yeah.
I think we have to bankroll money
I agree.
for the next shop.
Or do we?
We're living on a prayer.
Do we turn it in right now for the Tomb of Lord Red Mask?
Oh wow, yeah, right. And that's
82s are pretty reasonable, and we're having trouble with turn 1 damage, so actually this is really helpful.
Yeah.
All right, we'll pay out. Could have
I think
had a
that's
free
worth.
removal.
Yep.
But I think that indeed is worth.
But how, what it I've been seeing this event a lot. I've been missing Romeo and Juliet a lot in Act 2, and I've been seeing this event a lot lately. I feel like Spire comes in waves like that.
Mm-hmm. Like, I actually can't remember the last time I had the Bloody Idol.
Yeah,
It's been
well,
an eternity and a half.
that's like, I'm something like 6 times in 2,000 hours of Spire or something, right? So that one's rare tier. Are we staying on this question mark into Elite path?
So if we go up this way, we'll get 2 more upgrades before the end of the act. Those upgrades feel important to be... Gotta upgrade the last Infinite Blades. That's legally required.
That's true.
And we have to upgrade... We don't have to upgrade anything other than that. Although there's things we would appreciate upgrading, like the Leg Sweep maybe, or the Phantasmal Killer, or an energy upgrade on something.
Yeah. All the energy upgrades are still pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, and that gets us 2 events. Other possibilities include taking
The whole left side is open too.
Yeah, we can go this way.
Get 2 elites and an extra upgrade. Well, it's the same.
It's the same ultimately, just a different
Because we need
order.
key. Mm-hmm.
There's optionality for more events if we like.
At the end. And that's actually kind of nice.
Optionality is definitely something I think I value a lot in Spire. So simply having the same path, but also the choice to do something different. Although this also has the choice to like go to shop.
Events in the end are nice because we've got, Mind Bloom, we've got Orb Walkers. These are well, Orb Walkers is a little scary. We'll win it, but it might
I think
actually
we're
cost
going to
us
be really good
damage.
at them, genuinely.
Yeah.
Now that we have the Red Mask, weakening them on turn 1.
True.
I think we're going to be great. And that's the cool thing actually about getting the last Infinite Blades upgraded, is that if we draw them all on turn 1, we don't draw any of them ever on turn 2. When we
That's
start,
correct.
like, doing the numbers.
That's like such apologist rhetoric. It's like, if you upgrade every Infinite Blade, you never have to see them again.
That's
See 'em all at once.
right.
See 'em right now on turn 1.
That's right. That's good stuff.
And then you're done.
All right, let's go to the left then. That
Yeah, I like that.
previous optionality we talked about. Look at that. 7 cards appearing in hand on turn 1. Red Mask coming in very valuable right away.
We're going to see more backstabs, right? We're going to get to 10.
We're definitely going to get to 10. It's going to happen.
Oh, and we could get the Tesseract event too and
And
pick
more
up
to
that
draw
dramatic.
Yes,
that we
the
were talking about.
Tesseract. That's right.
What is that actually called? Sensory Stone?
Sensory Stone, that's right.
Yeah, I always call
That's
it
the one.
Tesseract, but I have no clue what that's from.
I think it uses the word Tesseract in the event.
Right?
I think it has
Okay,
to.
so that's real.
Okay, we're just going to kill everything next turn. Put that in there too. Do double damage, I want it to be with AoE cards. Or just a million shivs that do 40 damage apiece. Let's go. Bye-bye.
Yeah, accuracy and Phantasmal are stacking in delicious ways.
They sure are. Is Burst helpful?
Right?
Burst Bullet
You know-
Time, no thank you. Burst Terror, no thank you. But with the Phantasmal... Burst Panic Button, also no thank you. There's a few good
Burst-
targets. The Blur...
Burst Blade Dance, Cloak and Dagger, Blur.
I have had bad times with Burst Blade Dance recently.
Because you just don't have enough space.
You don't have the hand space for it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too big. That's tragic.
It's too big.
It kind of feels cheesy, doesn't it? It's like,
Yet another card that wants an upgrade, too.
yeah, and we explicitly didn't take Snecko, which means that we have to be a little bit more cautious about cards that set up, kind of like dead hands, right? Bad hands.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
I think we can skip.
All right.
I don't feel the need for another Blade Dance unupgraded. I'm holding out for... I don't know what I'm holding out for. I'm holding out
Oh, wait, no, we got
something.
backstab. Good. I was like, oh, no,
We're
we
okay.
have no
Yeah.
defense. No, it's okay. It's all good.
Offense is our...
Offense is the best defense. How much damage do you think we do to Transient before this is over? We have a full 6 turns. Playing the right.
It's going to be a lot.
It's going to be a ton of damage. But it's like exact block almost. Very convenient.
Nice. Every one of our turn 1 relics mattered in this fight. Ish, I guess. I guess the bottle back.
In 2 turns, I've done 250 damage.
Yeah, we might kill it. We haven't hit the Phantasmal turn yet.
We have not. Nor have we put all the accuracies in play. There's the second one. Or all the infinite blades. Let's get rid of the exhausting stuff.
Yeah, right? I've gotten used to wearing glasses quite quickly, but every once in a while, I am reminded in some way that I'm wearing glasses, like the subtle fog that exists over everything since you can never keep them clean.
You're like, wait a minute, the world isn't grungy? What do you mean?
It's like everything that I look at is cyberpunk all the time.
You didn't ask for this, though.
Oh, it's here!
It's here!
You did it!
Do
You
know
made
what
the
time it
thing! How did you do it?
With magic. Yeah.
Did we... Wow. Would you look at that? It is my birth miss.
2 turns to go.
Can we do it again? I want to do it again.
Let's see what I can do. Oh wow, there's like so few cards in this deck once we play all the powers.
We have another acro.
Yo,
we can do it again?
We got it, and it's double damage this time. We're gonna kill the transient with Grand Finale.
Yes! Yes! As was foretold!
GG.
GG.
Got him.
Grand Finale is good.
Blur Plus is here.
I love that.
With a panic
That's
button,
so good.
I'm like all about this.
Does it make us like look back with slight longing on the burst that we left on the floor? Maybe.
A little bit. A little bit.
Maybe.
That sucker
But
punch
not too
wasn't
much.
bad either, by the way.
Mhm,
More turns a weaken's good. But with the leg sweep, I think we're covered. Put ourselves in a lead, shall we?
I love that I got to stumble upon the Grand Finale setup there. You did a great job letting me look at the screen and notice the game being played, such that I could experience that joy for myself, so thank you.
Give me more shivs. Please don't kill me next turn.
I sure hope
I
Bevsies comes home
explicitly
soon.
asked for not this. Oh, we're good. Alright. This... No, it's not going to be worth using either of the potions. But it is going to hurt a bit. Thankfully, Ornamental Fan is here to...
Yeah,
mitigate
to
this
offset.
significantly.
It almost felt to me like a turn to consider using a potion, but then I think this is fine.
It's only
23,
6.
yeah, it's only 6. Like, it was going to be 41, and then we did a lot of things. This elite is dropping the mummy. Mummy
It
is
is.
here.
Taking 10 damage from Neutralize for Exacxes.
What else would we want? Kunai.
Hey, the Centennial Puzzle that you foretold is here.
Hey!
So this Writhe draws 3 more that we can't actually meaningfully use.
You know, if I just keep listing every relic in the game, I'm going to get lots of foretellings.
You are. It is kind of part of the secret, really.
My eyes like briefly glanced at that setup. I've been telling more people that they're underpicking this card, and in particular, when you have 2 and 3 costs that you need to improve the energy cost of and the curve of, or if you don't have well-laid plans or pyramid, then this is like real deck manipulation.
Yes.
But our deck is weird. It doesn't care to be manipulated that much.
Not really.
You know, you just kind of play out your hand every turn, and that's kind of the way that it works. So it feels skippy.
I'm agreeing with Skippy. I do think that we are collectively undertaking the setup as a card.
Yeah.
It is a card that needs an abundance of card draw. Because you're having to draw the card that you're setting up twice. Once to get it in your hand, then you put it back on the draw pile, you must draw it again. And you draw the setup.
True.
So you're
It's true.
spending 2 additional card draws to get this energy reduction. It had better be... You need, therefore, to either get really good value out of the energy, or you must be meaningfully benefiting by controlling what turn you're playing your card.
Yep.
And that can be huge. Like setting up a Piercing Whale, for example, to be drawn.
Right,
on
is
the
worth
next turn.
infinite draws in energy, basically.
Exactly,
in terms
yeah.
of block value.
Exactly.
I like very briefly looked at Dash, and then I remembered that our Shivs do more damage than Dash, and
They do.
and that
They
they
almost
also
block
produce
her
as
as
much
much.
block. Yeah.
Take more events, because... Falling is here. Lose Blade Dance, lose Infinite Blades, or lose one of our Glass Knives, plus. I mean, these Glass Knives do less damage than our Shivs do.
It's true. Maybe it's time. Maybe Glass Knife has run its course.
I think so.
I wish I could have turned it into 10 max HP.
That would have been nice. That would have been nice.
I'm with it.
All right. See you later, Glass Knife.
You've had a good run, but it is time for the reign of Shiv now. I'm sorry.
Mummy Hand in here? It could be. Small chance. Part of War. Well, actually, this will always... No, we have a backstab. This will never, ever do anything. Damn it. We can elect not to play the backstab.
Yeah. Or hold a turn full of Shivs. Wait.
Hold steady. Steady.
Hold.
Just recall now so we don't forget.
Yeah, basically.
I had to recently in a run because it wasn't a ladder run. It was just an A20 run. I forgot to recall. Oh no, dude, that's
the double spikers.
We're gonna like use our Wraith Potion here.
It's gonna have to happen.
And they're both attacking.
That's okay. We full block them here.
Yeah.
But
and Centennial is online, which is so sweet. Anyway, it was one of these situations where it wasn't ladder, and I just honestly forgot to click. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Nilrys can fix this for us. I forgot to click the thing, and then I remembered that when you're playing with mods, you have the command prompt. So even if you've already gone into the boss fight, you can fix the key.
Yes.
And it felt so good.
That's amusingly cheaty almost, but I like it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Good.
I had to remove the upgrade by removing the upgraded card from the deck and re-adding it unupgraded, and then add the key.
I love that.
But then everything was fine.
Blur providing meaningful value because of Ornamental Fan, even though we have the panic button debuff. Pretty wild. I think this is a kill. Yes!
Brap.
Take a dash.
Dash feels like it plays nicely with the fact that the enemy has spikes.
First.
This is one of the very many powers of Nilrys, right? We're just gonna win. Shiv one time. Wow. I hadn't really thought about it that way. I've talked about potions this way, but I hadn't really thought about Nilrys this way. That Nilrys lets you get away with more fragile decks.
Yes, because you have the option to create
fix them.
answers. I think it's easiest to visualize this or to abuse this against, say, Champ, who is single-handedly defeated by Nilrys and some clever patience. As long as you're willing to think about all the different ways you could potentially beat him and just like pick whatever Nilrys gives you.
Champ is a playground for turning your deck into a different deck. Exhaust and generation effects are incredible in that fight, and you have all the time in the world.
Most flexed on boss in the Spire, I think. Because that's really what he demands. If you try to beat him in a straight up fight, you will lose.
Oh no, it's an arm wrestling match, right? You gotta slam it down. Gotta slam it.
I don't think we have any use for these.
You're not tempted by another piercing whale here?
A little bit, actually. I am a little bit. Do we want?
We're going into the Act 3 bosses. It's genuinely, I think, good here.
Really good. That's true. You know what? Let's do it. We have to fight Awaken one potentially, and that fight will be terrifying.
Because we have to play a bunch of powers.
Know how we win.
We push really fast and try to get the shift on turn 3 or panic button on turn 3, and then we have to do Dark Shackle shenanigans.
So I clicked through the text here, but the Sensory Stone does introduce itself as a glowing Tesseract. That's why you're calling it Tesseract.
I see, okay.
I think we do look at 3. Despite the hit point cost, we do have the power to rest at the next fire. And we gotta find... 1, we gotta find Dramatic Entrance.
We should look at 3.
We gotta find... There's so many other options that we can find that are good too.
What about what Apotheosis is okay.
I'm okay with any of these for different reasons. They're all 0 cost draw card.
Is it ever violence?
Is it ever double violence? Is it ever double panic button?
A double panic button is not even bad.
Yo, we have 2 options.
We have blurs.
There's the Dramatic Entrance, and it even says plus on it, or there's a Mind Blast.
That we can't ever afford.
We can't ever
I like the Dramatic Entrance.
I love this Dramatic Entrance.
Yeah.
In 8 card number 8, we have in 8 cards.
And we have the Centennial Puzzle, so even if we don't acquire exactly the dream, we can still draw cards to see over 10 cards on
So
turn
what is
1.
violence actually drawing? Neutralize, knife. Oh. It's never violence.
That's literally it. Okay,
it's
never
never
mind.
Violence.
The times have changed.
Secret technique sounds great with 2 panic buttons.
Yeah. If we had found that kunai that I dreamt of, you know, the Finesse's Ite.
I think we want. It could have been Metamorphosis Violence. That's a fun combo. Especially in a deck with no attacks. But I think we need to be a little more conservative if we're going to try to beat either High Meter and Slash or Awakened One here.
I really am thinking that the second panic button is very takeable. With 2 blurs in the deck.
With 2 blurs in the deck, I think it's awesome.
And with the Ghost Potion, too, is kind of a big deal, because that's how we can fix the turn after. Yeah.
Unhesitatingly fighting the Reptomancer here. Feel free to tell me if I'm about to die. Oh, it does +4 damage from Wristblade, yo!
I'm telling you, this dramatic entrance is the hypest. It's ridiculous.
Damage.
It like almost kills the cultists.
That's crazy good. I'm gonna draw more cards. We're gonna Terror instead of one of these Infinite Blades, too. That's incredibly good. I love it. I'm gonna take this Endless Agony, too.
And just go for the, like, turn 2 or 3 win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we aggro before the Shivs in case we see accuracy?
I'm just counting card. We need to play 1 card first. So I'll Endless Agony once and then draw. Or Bullet Time. Discard a Ender's Bane.
Yeah, we don't care about drop 2. Yeah. The bullet.
Let's aggro, and then we can, if we don't get the bullet time, which we didn't, we now Secret Technique 4. Bullet time. I think that means I can discard the piercing. Well, with Blur, it's going to matter. I'm going to kill both daggers this turn.
We're pretty close to winning this turn. We might be able to...
Very close to winning. These Shivs are going to do... Wait, do we win? I think we do win, actually. These Shivs are just 100 damage of Shivs. Yeah, we just win. All right.
Yep.
Good talk. Good talk. Wow. It's ridiculous.
It can be hard when you're playing a game as difficult as Spire to realize when you've already solved it, because your brain is constantly like, it just needs to be in inertia mode.
So unused to the game being solvable so trivially, too.
This feels like
Reptomancer.
This is like Watcher Act 1 on Silent Act 3.
Right.
Very weird.
Alright, well, we got a Darkstone Periapt, of all things, at the last... Oh no, we could get another Writhe here, I think. From the Madness event, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We would gain 6 max health and another innate card. That would actually be perfect.
It's actually kind of legit. All right, well, here we come.
And that's one of the worst things we can find. Right? We don't want to... No, we don't need these cards. We get a chest containing... It's here! Yes!
No way, dude!
No
way, dude! We gotta upgrade the...
It's here!
Oh, but do we have to rest? I wanted to upgrade the last Infinite Blades. We can do it in the next act.
I already did. We have all of them.
You already did it?
I already did it for us. We're here. We're in Disneyland. Alright, I'm gonna rest because I'm terrified of Time Eater.
Yeah.
I'm gonna super
Dude,
die.
no way!
I can't believe we got the
This run
last
is
possible moment.
This run isn't just seeded. This run is scripted. Who sat down and
Turn 1 with
storyboarded
9
this?
cards, and they're all powers.
And we're about to have more.
We're about
to
to
have 12 cards.
We're gonna play 9 cards against Time Eater on turn 1. That's really not a good idea.
Wait. We can play 12 cards on
we
turn
can play
1,
12 cards. Yeah, because we're gonna draw 3. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes. That's perfect. This is brilliant. So I just gotta make sure I always play the 0-cost one.
We do stream in a Discord call phased, but streaming, it's weird. Technology is hard.
Okay, this is fine.
Yeah.
I have to play the Dark Shackles, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I'm not gonna leave it at 11. That's crazy. I don't think I need more Blade Dance. We're making 5 Shivs per turn? Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Alright. Quick maths. If we play Accuracy Secret Technique for Terror, Phantasmal Killer. Leave ourselves on... Actually, can I play a full 10 cards again? There are 10 cards in hand. Secret Technique gets one more. That's 11 cards. But if I Secret Technique for Blade Dance, we can. Or Cloak and Dagger. Then we can play a full 12 here, which I think we should.
I like that. That makes a lot of sense to me. And we'll get the block for this turn with Ornamental Fan.
Mm-hmm.
We want to clock every turn if we can, because it just simplifies.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we're seeking, I think, Cloak and Dagger then. With the Secret Technique. Just making sure I can play everything. Yes, because we have freaking...
It's Boule.
Boule time. Oh, I'm supposed to accuracy first, right? What am I doing?
You're overjoyed.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah, is what you're doing. You're playing the game, having fun. A sin among strategists, to be sure.
Truly a terrible one. We need any of that. God, that's a big number, though. That bullet time was, or that panic button, rather, was awesome.
Yeah.
And now I believe the time meter is just dead on turn 3. Because our shivs do 60 damage!
Oh no! You have made a foolish mistake!
Foolish. GG, nerd.
Oh,
Destroyed. Alright, next up is not the Awakened one, so bullet dodged, I guess. Let's just destroy these guys.
Oh, they are so
They're
hosed.
so hosed.
You have once again made a mistake to confront us.
This mummy hand is so good, though. Cannot believe it.
Wow.
Mummy hand is so good. Secret Technique for freaking Phantasmal Killer, because I want to.
Yes. Yeah, no, that's the play. Yeah, absolutely.
Because I want to.
Boule.
I've already played Entrance, that's right.
what the hell?
Just give me more shivs.
No, we don't need a Wraith form. That's for slow play.
Wraith form is for slow play. Are you a dead donut? Sure look like a dead donut to me.
This indicates to me that we would have been okay in Woke 2, because we would just play every power, go real fast.
Yeah, I think we actually just kill Awaken one before the multi-attack hits.
Yeah. And then there's 2 Piercing Wails and a Dark Shackles, 2 turntables, and a microphone. Yeah, it's fine.
Guess I didn't need to rest, huh?
I guess not.
I guess not.
But,
Okay.
like, who would have thought that that was the thing?
Really, no one.
Boule. I don't know why I've never called it Boule time. That makes no sense.
Nothing to set up. GG, nerd.
G.
Wow. Silent is spicy. And I gotta say, this is so cool. With so many copies of a card I usually have a very, very low evaluation of, the Infinite Blades here.
Same.
It's really cool to see it putting in some amazing work, and I'm so tickled that this all innate cards approach has actually paid off massively.
Yes.
Which it really had no right to.
It wasn't supposed to. It was supposed to be awkward for the whole run and just like we would laugh at our large hand, right? But yeah, no. The bullet time was a bet, though. I'm glad we didn't remove it, because it's actually been all right.
It's been
once we set
really
it up.
good. It's been really, really good. All right, one last upgrade. What do you think makes us the most better at heart booping?
We're going to hit damage cap too much. I was going to say Blade Dance, but I actually think that that's not it.
I
We
agree.
might. It could be Neutralize, actually.
I think I would upgrade maybe Leg Sweep over Neutralize.
Over Neutralize because of the block, too. That makes sense. Yeah.
But I do agree with the principle of adding additional Weaken or Defense. I could also be convinced of a Panic Button upgrade here.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's one of these defensive cards, I think.
I
I don't know
so.
if it's Leg, Neutralize, or Panic. The argument for Neutralize over Leg, by the way, is that you've spread out your weak better in the deck. Like, since Leg Sweep may come second half, right? You just have a better chance of getting weak on a meaningful turn, but...
I was going to try to like pretend counter argument with something about Art of War, but we don't use the Art of War.
We're never
It's
ever
never gonna
rocking
happen.
Art of War.
It's not gonna happen.
The Art of War is changing. I'm leaning weak coverage.
There's also
slightly
the
ahead.
secret technique upgrade to make it not exhaust. Seeing a couple suggestions for this. I think this is a somewhat reasonable one.
Yeah.
But I think we mostly decide our fights in the first cycle, where the upgrade is not going to matter here.
Yeah. By the time we second cycle against the Heart, we're winning in like 2 turns.
Yeah,
at the
it's not going to be a long fight. I think it's going to be 5
Yeah.
turns at most, probably. Something like that.
Kind of has to be. We don't have longevity.
We don't survive for very long, and I think that gives me more of a reason to upgrade Panic Button, because Panic Button's going to let us survive through turn 2 and 3 better. Although the Ghost and Jar is really going to speak to that. We're just going to block the big 67 hit, right? But I think this Panic Button.
Yeah, you make a
still...
good point. Panic Button is. It's going to be effective against any of those turns.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
The weak is legit. The weak is legit, but it's. I don't know. Maybe it's 6 of one, half dozen the other, right? Panache, it's funny.
All right. Well,
I know.
I know there's only one choice in this
there's
shop.
only one real card here.
Yeah, it's this one. Dramatic entrance number 2. Let's go.
Click it.
10 innate
Click it.
cards. We got it.
Look at that's also 4 block on turn 1. Backstab double
Let's
dramatic.
go. 10 cards. Easy game.
Okay.
If you just draw 10 cards on every turn, which we do,
Bye,
you can
nerds.
just win.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this.
I'm glad we
turn.
didn't take Snecko.
Oh, I'm so glad we did not take Snecko.
We just don't. We can't use it. What do we do? Too many things that we have to click.
Beautiful. I get to
Oh my gosh.
Panic Button Blur
Huh.
here, and it's glorious.
It sure do be like this.
It's. You have ever imagined a deck so perfect?
No. No. I was never so brave as to
You're so
imagine this.
brave. Is this enough damage to just...
Win.
Not quite. Well, let's do all the damage to shield, because shield is a big stinky.
Tell you what, we don't have to worry about holding any of these cards, that's for sure. We can just play it all.
Wow. 1,000 cuts, who needs it? Not me. Yeah, this is why I put damage into shield.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, is this enough to 14,
Do we have to terror?
70? We don't have to terror.
Hmm.
Where are you?
Nice. Corbin explosion.
Shockingly clean play. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
In a way, the second panic button is almost kind of like playing like the second corruption, just helping make sure we get it in the first couple turns.
That's right. On the turn we need it.
Yeah.
And the double blurs really set up that combo quite nicely.
This Tyrannotopter is legit.
Tyrannotopter is legit. This is 10 health.
Yeah.
Against our glass knife is back from before if we want it.
It's better than the Gremlin Horn that I've gotten the last 3 times from this fight. Why is that
or,
drop from
or
this
Turtle
fight?
Feather. You can get that one
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
More about the Colorless Potion. I don't think we need any more cards. This perfect 30-card beauty pile that we have.
No.
Alrighty, into the heart fight here. I'm pretty stoked for this one.
Me too.
We do have our turn 1 block, but with 2 Beat of Death, we're gonna run through it before
We got here so swiftly.
We did.
It's only an hour 20 too.
Yeah, we've been absolutely destroying everything.
It's true.
So-
It's true. Compared to Silent's
It is a lot
usual like
faster.
8-turn fights, this is really, really fast. 2-turn fights.
I think a lot of Beat of Death damage here.
Yeah, that's a concern. Well, at least we offset it with Ornamental Fan.
A little bit, yeah.
We
Little bit.
we could avoid playing any of these attacks, and then we also have Art of War, and then we don't take the Beat of Death. But like, do we really ever do that?
I don't think we do that, especially not when we're doing like genuinely 100 damage.
Yeah, we want to
These are
push.
24 each. That's so crazy how good these are.
Dramatic Entrance is so hot right now.
Let's start with some card straw. We're gonna have to play the ride, I think, right?
I think so. We're going to choose to.
Okay. Leg Sweep fixes that Beat of Death problem we were having.
Nice.
Still play every card?
Do we try to get it in cheapened? Are we mummified hand attempt first?
I'm thinking we don't have to, because we play it first. We could play the cloak first, actually, and then I don't have to worry about the math.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That's a good turn. And then everything easy.
So, no, we're getting the weaken through the whole first cycle even without upgrading the Lake Sweep.
That's awesome.
And we don't take a single actual point of damage. Meanwhile, doing
wow,
over 100. Nice, turn 1. I am feeling very good.
I think we came out ahead there. We certainly didn't draw the short straw.
Do we want a backflip?
Sure. Backflip's
Yeah,
cute.
I think so, yeah. With the
Especially with the statuses.
The speed potion coming up as
Mm,
well.
good call.
It's going to be meaningful. This is... Ooh, interesting results here. We got Blur Panic Button Plus on the turn that, you know, we want that to be a thing.
Yeah.
And the backflip.
And backflip is going to draw us into one of our piercing whales. And this turn's going to be perfect.
Oh, it might. If so, do we use the speed potion, try to hold on to the Ghost in a Jar? Or do we accept that we're going to use Ghost in a Jar next turn and say that we'd rather use the speed potion on a turn we're not frail?
Honestly, I feel pretty good about speed potion here, because we have Panic Button Plus in the hand, too.
Yes.
And even if we just end up playing a Dark Shackles next turn, it's doing double duty because of our vulnerable, right? So I feel pretty good about Speed Pod on this turn.
All right, backflip, what you got for me? We did, in fact, draw Piercing Well. Perfect. So we get to not use the
Gotta
Ghost in
call
Jar
your
next turn.
shots.
Get to carry over a whopping 1 Bagrillion. Well,
Look at that.
It's not a full block, but it's enough block that we're not going to use the Ghost in a Jar here.
Yeah, yeah.
Even with this hand. It is a little questionable. Art's still not vulnerable, by the way. Very rude.
Yeah, what up with that? And we're missing 1 accuracy. Frankly, the damage output is not good enough.
It's not. It's not.
We need
I
more.
can't help but notice that on turn 3 the heart is still alive, and that's frankly unacceptable. I don't think we know any of that, even not the well-laid plan.
Ooh, actually maybe it is well laid
maybe
because
it
of
would've been.
piercing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Hindsight 2020, but 2020 is about to be hindsight, Baylor, so we don't have to worry.
Yeah, 2020 is in the past. Thank goodness.
That's my new
Accurate.
campaign motto for 2021.
That looks weird.
Yeah, it is. Are we like secret techniquing a... We could secret technique an acro here and just draw, but it... Actually, no, that's pretty good. Secret technique, acro plus, it gives us a chance to get through the void.
It does. Mostly requires me to play the shivs before the terror, which I'm not opposed to. Just trying to, like,
Yeah.
reconcile that with, like, is that a good play? Doesn't feel like it.
I
We could
feel like it's
instead
okay.
do, like, terror, play the shiv, secret technique for phantasmal is an option, but if we do the acrobatics plus, we might get all of everything in play. And that's gonna be better.
Yeah. I see what you're saying about losing some shiv damage. It's just our next turn is kind of whack.
Our next
You
turn
know,
is
if we
kind of
don't-
wet. So this requires us then, we're drawing 4, so we play 3 shivs, taking the beat of death here, and then acro. We do draw the void, which is fine.
That we played around that.
Discard a... We're not going to play the whale cards, because doing that on the buff turn is a really bad idea.
Yeah, that is a good way to actually lose.
And then we get to play everything. Even as much as it hurts. Ow. It's okay.
Yeah,
We
that
got
was
a
pretty
Ghost
brutal.
in Jar, and I think we got a 2-turn kill from here. Especially with another Phantasmal Killer in the draw pile. Let's go.
As long as we can live through the next couple turns, and I think
Yeah, I think we
can.
just...
one of them
Yeah.
is ghosted.
Or wait, no,
And
we
the
have
other-
to survive both of them. Excuse me.
Yeah. Yeah, because the cap. Maybe this is the non-ghost turn then. Since we have artifact to cut through here that we're gonna kind of struggle with.
We can get both of the artifacts off this turn with Leg Sweep Piercing Wail if we want to.
Oh, nice. That's good.
That makes for an easy, I think, Ghost and Jar this turn.
And then just
it'll
plan.
save more. Well, it's, what, 47?
It's
so we're saving
60
46
next turn.
versus 60s. Well, it's going to be, yes, full 60, right?
I see what you're saying. There's still a potential Dark Shackles in the draw, for sure.
Yes, there's one.
And actually a decent chance to get to it with Acro Plus, Backflip.
Yes. And a Panic Button, which would single-handedly save us.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are we playing the Acro on this turn, ever?
I think so. I think it'd
I don't
be
think so either.
Leg Sweep Piercing Phantasmal for our energy this turn. And we'd cap with literally 4 Shivs. Apparently.
And
we
we
actually
are
don't even
playing
get value out of the 5th one.
We are playing Ghost on this turn. We
Yes,
decided
that's
it's slightly
the-
better. Okay.
Actually,
I think that wins.
how much do we survive by if we don't Ghost?
You looking for the can we just live through the 15 damage?
Kind of. Yeah, that's just the other thing I want to think about really quickly.
For sure,
So I
since it is
play-
quite on the line.
In that case, I would probably only play exactly 3 Shivs. Would give me 4 block back, so we're down to 1 block. Up to 10 block after Leg Sweep. I don't actually think we survive without Ghost here.
Okay.
Acro. Okay.
Okay. That makes it easy.
Oh, and we have 5 health. Yeah, that makes it even more easy.
Mm.
Thank you, Ornithopter. Do I want Crippling Cloud? That is a source of Weaken, which lowers the incoming damage to 45, and then we just barely survive. I think that's another route, so we'll put it in there.
We might as well, right? Why open ourselves up to dying?
Why indeed? We got Panic Button and Crippling Cloud, so we are going to win here. That feels good.
Nice. Blur and a Boule. If we wanted to do like Blur, Shiv, Acro shenanigans.
I think so.
Actually, yes, I think that's very good, right? Let's just play the Crippling too. Get out of here, Stinky Burn.
Stinky. Where?
That is a G friggin' G, Baylor.
Phantasmal just for the flex. GG.
Oh,
Team.
you have
what a,
fantastic.
what a wild run this has been.
What a
5
wild ride.
Infinite Blades actually putting in really good work against the corrupt part of the Spire. GG. Got him.
Wow. Never in my life have I dreamed that this would be a deck that I would not only have, but then also be excited about.
Right?
Those are, you know?
that's a unique one. And that's some of the cool power of seeded runs in Spire.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to force the really unlikely situations just to see what it would be like. GG. Gonna happen.
Yeah, we even got a grand finale. That was like such the cherry on top.
GG.
Are there more?
There are more. Yeah, I have at least one more weird Pandora's start. If you'd like to do that.
Can I do more?
Yeah.
Am I invited?
You are absolutely
you have to remove
invited.
You have to remove the brick dust from the
You've got another
threshold.
hour or 2 with me before I gotta kick you out to go skiing down Celeste Mountain. So somebody was asking what what was in that initial Pandora's box, and the answer
Oh my
is
gosh.
3 infinite blades. No, 4 infinite blades and 2 accuracies was in the initial Pandora's box. And we tried to go from there.
I'm so glad that this got added to relic stats. This was such missing information.
You know we got 164 block from this ornamental fan?
That's got to be a record, man. That's crazy. I had a tungsten rod recently, which I consider to be quite good, that I got in Act 1 very early on, and at the end of the heart fight, it had blocked for on the order of like 100.
Yeah, that's...
And this is an ornamental fan we picked up in Act 3.
Yeah, like, Red Needle unfortunately does not track stats.
Oh,
on
because plated
itself.
armor. Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Mummy Hand was 25 energy in the the final 4 fights of the game. 1.4 per turn.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's good.
New dramatic entrance, by the way, even without all of this stuff
Oh
we
my
had.
God.
It's just like pretty good now, man.
It's a lot better with the +4 on the upgrade is
Mhm.
crazy good from what it used to be.
It's like a 0 cost bottled die.
Yeah, it's a backstab for every target. It's
Yeah. Yeah.
I think a acceptable card on its own, and as soon as you get any kind of interacting synergies, Bag of Marbles, Wristblade, Bag of Preparation, 10 and 8 cards, any of that, it's perfect.